Video games, those words mean a lot to a lot of different people. To some, a video game is a unique way of storytelling. Others play games for the competition and camaraderie. But no matter what camp you're in, it's impossible to ignore the importance of gameplay. In most cases, a game needs to be fun before anything else. It needs to feel good in the player's hands. It's truly an art form, and sometimes it's an art form that gets lost in the realistic graphics or dense skill trees and progression systems. I recently played a top-down twin-stick shooter that focuses almost solely on gameplay called Nex Machina, due out in 2017. Based on what I played, the game is rather simple. You jump from arena to arena, gunning down robots using the right stick. You have a special attack and a dash, but that's about it. It only takes seconds to get the hang of the controls, and within minutes, Nex Machina had sunk its teeth in me. Soon, I was stringing together dashes and attacks and formulating my own strategies on how to survive each stage. But as you'd expect, you can't just stick to one strategy. Certain enemies have different attack patterns that force me to navigate the area in a way I hadn't before. Much like Resogun, one of Housemarque's previous games, timing my dashes while slipping through enemy fire became just as important as taking down the opposition. But all this isn't new, and Housemarque wears its inspiration on its sleeve. Robotron 2084, a game by Eugene Jarvis, was one of the first games to popularize the use of twin joysticks, and that came out in 1982. A time when a good game was one that played well and story and presentation came second. And Robotron 2084 did just that. The game is widely considered one of the best arcade games ever made. And those who have fond memories of Robotron 2084 or Smash TV will be pleased to know that this game is being developed alongside Eugene Jarvis. Nex Machina even shares a similar premise to Robotron 2084. Robots have taken over the world and mankind is fighting back. So the premise is simple, the controls are simple, and the mechanics are simple. Those who played Housemarque's last game, Alienation, might be a little disappointed to hear this. Alienation had loot, customizable weapons, and a deep skill tree. Alienation felt more like a Diablo twin-sticks shooter. Nex Machina, on the other hand, favors a more arcadey pick-up and play style. You won't be showing off your loot to your friends, you'll be fighting them for high scores. But shedding complexity can also leave the core of the game vulnerable. Imagine an Assassin's Creed game that stripped away the story, progression, and exploration and left only the combat. That wouldn't be fun. Now that's an extreme example, but when you think about a game like Resogun or Nex Machina, the gameplay and combat are all that's there. Who's going to want to chase high scores on a game that isn't fun? Well, Nex Machina is really fun. Once you find a rhythm, it's intoxicating. The fluid gameplay paired with the sights and sounds demanded my attention. And I wasn't playing to unlock the next level or to get a new weapon or perk, I was playing because the simple act of playing was so damn fun. Obviously, I only got to see a small slice of the full game, and there could be an unlock system or a skill tree. It may even get old after a few hours, but what I can say is that I can't remember the last time I was so engrossed in a video game. Jarvis's and Housemarque's idea behind the game, you probably guessed it by now, is a simple one. Jarvis told Housemarque that the reason humans and robots don't get along is because humans strive for perfection, so they make robots to be perfect, while robots strive for imperfection because they want to be more like humans. This strive for perfection can be seen clear as day in Nex Machina's gameplay.